Welcome to Conversations with Black Men. We as society is how understanding for blessing. Be good and be good to one another. All right. Welcome to Conversations with Black Men, where we travel the country and we hear from Black men about the issues that are nearest and dearest to us. And I'm here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I'm joined by L.A. Harris. Brother L.A., how you feeling?
Feeling well, nice. My name is Lawrence Harris, and I work for Power to the Polls, and we're a community-based organization, and we're just out here reminding people the power of voting and actually participating in the voting process.
So we like to start off a little light, but also we want to keep it real, right? I love my Blackness. I love being a Black man. I love inhabiting this skin. I love our dynamism. I love how people respond to us in the culture. For you personally, what do you love most about being a Black man?
One of the best things is it's the history, our history.
Okay.
It's our diversity, the things that we've been through, and the strength that we have. And as we get older and we look back at those things, that's what I'm most proud of. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes me strong. That's why I work as hard as I can for what the people had left behind and what's to come next. That's in my opinion.
That's a bar in itself. We don't even need to go further than that. And I could say personally, like you said that history, right? When I'm having a hard day, I like to really meditate on that history because we as a people, we've gone through so much.
Right.
But it's not just the things that we've gone through. Just even as we've gone through those things, we still have been able to lead the culture. We still have been able to transform society. We still have been able to make this country that has taken so much from us that much better.
It's them imprints that we remember as a child, or them imprints that we remember with the people that was there for us, that bring us through them times of diversity. So when we get a little humble, a little misunderstood, man, what's did come to me, man. Let me do a little something extra, you know? Yep. Them little things right there, that's what moves us. And that's one of the things that about us as Black people and brown people, we move in a way that we help, and we there.
We have a segment called They Be Lying.
Okay.
And that segment deals with this issue that we have in every community, but it relates to us in particular, this issue of disinformation and misinformation. It's almost like an epidemic of myths that sometimes we just take and trade in as though it's true, but it's based on a bed of lies, right? We see it online. Sometimes we see it in our group chat. Sometimes we see it around the dinner table. If you could think about particular myths that you hear in the community that are dead wrong, that are built on a bed of lies that we need to debunk.
Wow. First and foremost, we got to start with this one. And again, this is in my opinion. This understanding that my vote don't matter or it don't make a difference. Well, I'm here to say this. You can best believe the Proud Boys ain't thinking like that. They are participating. And another thing too, you know, we always ask, well, why should we do this or what they gonna do for us? Sometimes we need to just stop asking why and start saying thank you. Because in this election here in particular, they keep saying our vote don't matter. The unseen hand, in my opinion, have done more than enough to show us that we should participate. Just the thing, so again, that your vote don't count? No, it counts. So we have to participate. And we tell people all the time, you really can't complain if you ain't. You know what I'm saying? If you're just gonna sit there and complain, just on sideline it. Don't do no complaining. But it does matter, and that is a big myth. Pay a lot of money to get rid of the Black and brown vote.
Okay, speak on it.
That might be through incarceration, to kill your vote through the felonies, or maybe you don't have a lack of understanding. We slip something in there in a local election that you missed. Again, we have to participate. So that is the biggest myth. Your vote do count, and it do make a difference. And for my Milwaukee people, as you see from the referendum, we did make a difference.
I hear it all the time, this idea that you can't fight City Hall, that your vote doesn't matter, that we basically, everything has been rigged, so what's the point of doing anything? What's the point of organizing? I hear that all the time, and as an organizer, I've been hearing that for like as long as I've been organizing. And it's so important that we use these platforms to say, like, you do matter, and we know you're powerful. Otherwise, why would they be spending all of that money? Why would they be spending all of their resources in order to suppress your vote?
Absolutely.
To make it hard for you to organize, to make it hard for us to come together? Why would they be spreading all of this disinformation so that we are divided as a community if we weren't powerful?
And another, just speak a little bit, not too much on it, is you're right. And another way they discount is when they send people to prison and when they take away the mail or take away a lot of perspectives from the household, it makes the village weak. You know what I'm saying? Then the village don't have the power, it don't understand to communicate no more. And that's what something else, another attack, you know what I'm saying, to weaken the village. And again, we know the power in the village. The village has twofold, dedication to our neighbor and a dedication to our youth. But one thing for sure is this: where there are one, there are many. So when we come together, we can be many. And where there's many, there's plenty. So we just got to come together and communicate again. And that's what we need to come back to.
I mean, you're speaking a word. All right, so let's have a village conversation. Okay, we're gonna have a village conversation. We're gonna talk about power. This segment is real power, real love. And there's so many conversations about power. How do we get it? How do we wield it? How do we share it? So from your point of view, for us as a community, how do we relate to and how should we relate to power?
Power is, as they say, is a responsibility, because once you make a decision, you have to live with it. So when you come together as a group and you make a decision, everybody decides, so now we got to live it. And that is one of the biggest problems, like maybe say for instance, like a basketball team. Coach say run a play, he want to do it his way. And again, you know, we have to come together as a team, and we lose as a team, we win as a team. And that's where some of the power at, because you're not alone, even in defeat, and you celebrate just like you lose.
Yeah.
And so again, that's where we come at the village, you know what I'm saying? And them responsibilities to the community, them responsibilities to our youth. But when we come together, we got power.
All right, well, listen, you know, our time is coming to an end, but what I wanted to do as we come to an end, I wanted to give you an opportunity to talk to these beautiful Black people out in our audience, and just for 1 minute, just share any last parting thoughts that you might have to our audience.
I say this openly and honestly. There is a lot of power in the power of the greeting. So if nothing else today, just try it. The next 3 people you see, say, how you doing today? That's it. And see what happens next.
The power of the greeting. And with that, I greet everybody, and I bid a fair adieu to everybody in our audience. And I thank you so much, LA brother. Thank you for blessing us. Take care. Be blessed.